hold on.
Hurry, Matt, ready? Good morning and welcome to the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary, located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. Hello! Good morning! We have a very special guest for you today. This is Remy. A lot of people ask me if we adopt out dogs. Am I already jumping around too much? We're located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We are a half an hour from Atlantic City and about an hour from Philadelphia. Let us know where you're from. This is our 32nd episode, Matt?
Yep.
32nd episode. Happy Thanksgiving coming up to everyone. I'm sure everybody's getting ready to have some plans. Hopefully you can see some of your family. Maybe not too many of them, but we'll do whatever we can, right, to make it a happy Thanksgiving. We have Nikki here. And of course, baby Nemo. Lots of you met him last week. He is spoiled, lives in my house. He's a pee-pee machine. He pee-pees every 5 minutes. As soon as he eats, he starts peeing. Wherever it is, on my couch. Yes, he's up on my table. I just live here. Animals have total control. I started to tell you about our special guest, Remy. Remy, where'd you go? Okay. Oh, here he is. This is Remy. Let's see your face. So a lot of people ask me about adopting dogs. I say that we're not really a dog rescue. All right, somebody's eating papers over there. Hey, all right, let me get him down first. Here you go. We are not going to have him. It's okay. All right.
All right, so ask people to make sure they can hear us okay and stuff.
Can everyone hear us okay?
Yeah.
We have our... All right, you want to see the new dog too. So this is Remy. We have 8 dogs here at the Funny Farm. They are not up for adoption. Remy is. What happens is, if we find a dog that we think we can help get him a home, that's what we do. He cannot stay here longer than a couple days because then I'm attached and then he has to stay and he's attached to all the other animals. So we have a couple that's interested in Remy. They're friends of mine. So Remy has a special situation. He has a bite history. He can be a little like toy aggressive and thing aggressive if he steals a shoe and then you try and get it back from him.
Ow.
He supposedly nips you. I have not seen this yet in him. I don't know if it's because there's so many distractions here at the farm. He doesn't have time to play with, he's eating my wire. He doesn't have time to play with his own ball because he has so many other animals here to play with. So we are going to let you see the first interactions between hopefully his new family and again, this is Mark and Ellen. They don't have children. The people that had him for 6 years and they had a little baby and they were worried about him getting aggressive with the baby. So it was a really hard decision for them, but they were too worried about the little one maybe getting nipped. So here's Remy, and then we're gonna hopefully, who's on my back? Eating my hair. And hopefully Mark and Ellen will make a connection with Remy and be able to take him home and try him out. If things don't work out, we always say he can come right back to the Funny Farm. If he went out into the shelters or in other adoptive houses or places, a lot of times he would be euthanized because of the bite history. It's very difficult to get dogs adopted once they have a bite history. So Matt, you have a spotlight on me now. What's up?
There's a spotlight? Oh, is that off?
There it is. It's off now.
Okay,
I'm still learning his new phone. He got a new phone today. So he should be really high def.
But I can't see comments from anyone. That's the thing.
Oh, Matt messed up. He can't see any comments. So if you guys have any questions, sorry, we'll have to answer them later.
Wait. Maybe I'm just pushing. I don't see.
Matt's not awake yet.
I am awake. It's just I don't. You know how they do the software update?
Yeah, software updates are always so much fun. So while you're doing that, let's not worry about comments at this exact second.
All right.
Let's get Mark and Ellen in here because they're waiting outside because we wouldn't let them in beforehand.
Okay, wait. So explain Mark and Ellen.
Mark and Ellen are friends of mine, and they had a dog named Corey, very much that looked like Remy. And Ellen happened to be visiting me yesterday, and she's one of my friends, and she heard about Remy coming. And when I sent her a photo, she's like, "Oh my gosh." And they just lost their dog not long ago. So they are so interested in him, even though he does have a bite history. We have to worry about him being a little aggressive. And again, I think that, maybe he was jealous of the baby in his old home. I'm not really sure, but so far so good here. He's only been here since yesterday afternoon, but gets along with a goat, 20 cats, a cockatoo, and 8 other dogs. So he's pretty laid back, I would say. So I'm hoping that it will work out in their situation. They have 1 dog. So Tucker's at the back door wondering why I'm not letting him in. So let's get Mark and Ellen in here.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Do you want me to go in the living room first?
No, let's just let him in the format.
Okay.
They'll come in, right?
All right. Don't let him out. He's trying to get out.
Ellen. Come on in. All right, just quick, go past them. Just push them. You guys stay out. I guess they can come in. Let's see. All right, guys, bring them out. Bring them in. I know you too. Come on. Oh. If you want, you guys can take off your masks in here. I'm going to look, Mark. You can take yours off. Here's So this is Mark and Ellen. They have a little chaotic even already. Look already. You. Come here. So this one, come here, you. So already you can see they he knows that Mark is a good dog lover, and he has been a little, I know, Ellen's getting serious. He is fixed. He's fixed. He has all the shots. He even had a flu shot. He had a Seresto collar on, however, we took it off. We didn't want him to, sometimes they get a reaction to it, so we just took it off. We usually use like a Revolution to keep the fleas, ticks. It helps with their ear.
I've had a flea in 10 years.
Well,
I mean,
Tucker's like, hello.
but, you know,
Tucker, stop.
the technology's changed.
Yes. Let me just lock this door because Tucker's going to open it
Oh,
himself.
man, you can be
So you can see he is a sweetie pie.
Come here.
And
This
It's
looks
just
like
that.
yes, so I told Mark and Ellen they're going to try him out today, and that if it doesn't work out, he will immediately come back.
Oh,
you better quit falling in love with every dog in the neighborhood.
okay, look, you're
But
watching
you
all
can
my
see,
makeup
so
off.
he is 6 years old, but he acts like a little puppy. And like I said, after the people had a child, he's been going to doggy daycare quite a bit. And then he went to a foster. He went to a foster home, and that didn't work out so good because he stole her shoe, and she went to go get it, and he did a nip at her. Again, maybe if you guys have one other dog still. You have 1 dog still.
2.
You have 2 dogs.
He's 15.
Tiggy's
Tiki's on
So
her way out.
so they had their dog
Oh my
that
God,
they
does he
inquired
look
that
like him
looked
or
just
what?
like him or very similar to
His
him.
face.
And then
He's a cutie.
they have 2 older dogs, so pretty soon, they're not
His
going to be
tail
here
was
much
never
longer.
dark.
Wow.
But
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
his ears weren't-
Somebody's helping me.
Come here. I don't think his ears are that long.
Ouch. Give me my hair back.
He has, he does have long
That was
ears.
cute.
Yeah, he has long ears.
Well, the hair's longer than the
So
ear,
they
right?
said that they groom him
Yeah.
monthly, I believe. So.
Well, his legs are longer than his back.
Yeah,
but
he's a little
the
taller
tail
than most.
is odd for either a poodle or a Wheaton. You would
Laurie,
the tail.
hold him so I can see his face.
So, this
But,
one.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a space that
Remy?
looks like
Remy?
There you go.
Yeah, he's got real soft eyes.
Okay, the goat wants to come up too.
The goat's jealous. Oh, that's a good
It's hard
picture.
to see
Here's
because
the
he's so
tiki
dark.
one.
Excuse you, goat.
It's a goat.
Nemo.
Is that an orphan or just-
He's a big kisser. Most of my
Nemo.
dogs, I don't let them lick people in the face, especially with COVID. We're like, no.
Hey,
we can't
hey.
kiss it.
Hi.
But
a little late for that.
he is a kisser and a lover.
What are you doing? What?
So if you guys want to,
You tell him when you call him or anything? Have you had it?
oh yeah, Remy, he's been outside.
How do you spell Remy?
R-E-M-I.
Okay.
R-M-I?
As far as I know, I can look at
Yeah,
here. I know, and I have all this paperwork. Excuse me.
Oh, you're gonna like me.
I think it's R-E-M-I. Yep, Remy, R-E-M-I. So we have all this paperwork. You guys and I will do paperwork later. But this is all the paperwork. He has all the shots. So I'm going to give you that right now. I'll give it to you. You're the boss.
Come here.
And
Say hi to Mark.
he loves to go for rides.
Oh, he loves the car. Yeah.
Get him in
I
the
take him to work
Yeah, take
some
him to
days
work.
a
That's
week.
what I said. So Mark goes to
Brody's
work
the
and he'll
worst.
usually bring his dog with him. So the dog will always be with somebody. It's really, I think, a really good match.
So
Like
the
I said,
reason
he would
Brody
be.
stays home is because Tiki sits at the back door and waits.
Christ.
Oops,
So I've
stop.
never taken,
So his two dogs are
never,
home because
never
they're so
split them up.
bonded.
You can't take Tiki away from,
But I've
you can't
never
take
not had a
Brody
dog
from
in
Tiki,
my truck
But
7 days a week my whole
Brody
life.
could care less. Could care less. And Tiki,
So do you want to go on? I know it's very confusing for you lately. This poor dog
So
has
how long
been.
was he in the interim home?
He was in, I think, the interim home for only a week.
Oh, so
But he was at doggy daycare for 2 weeks before that, as far as I know. So
Nemo.
they really, after the baby started crawling, they didn't
Nemo.
want, anything to happen.
that
So,
just makes him like you better.
I think he looked for the people yesterday. It was heartbreaking, but
Nemo.
I think once we get him into the home, and that's why I didn't want him here too long, because I don't want him to get too comfortable and be like, okay. But I think he'll adapt to wherever.
You're gonna get a little trim on your tail there, Fluffy.
Yep, he's gonna need a trim all the time. Look at him. Look at this.
Oh,
he's,
see?
he's,
That's what Corey
he's
does.
laying like a little frog.
That's the way
Are
Corey
you a little
lays.
spoiled dog
Not
now?
a drop of white on him. I thought it.
Yeah, he has a little bit
Yeah.
of, kind of silver looking inside of him. He's a little black but with a little silver. He is hard to photograph because his face is so dark, but he is a sweetie pie.
Got a big giant pink tongue in the photograph.
Yes, he
that I
does
got.
have a big, big tongue.
Well, that shepherd is relentless. He wants in this.
Yeah, Tucker wants to come in.
Look how big he is, right?
All right,
Yeah.
so did you guys want to try him and take him home
Yeah,
and
sure.
see how it works out? And then
You know
if
how
it
it
doesn't
works
work
out.
out, and then I have to be able to visit, don't I? Don't I have to be able to visit? Because already I'm attached. So that's like, take him home now, quick.
I forgot to bring a collar.
Oh, there's a whole bag of stuff for him.
One
Yes,
of the
a
girls
collar.
want to see him.
He'll come. He's off the leash trained.
Come here.
So he does jump up. He went and slept. He jumped up on the couch at first, started sleeping there,
Well,
and then went to come in the bedroom.
he's got probably half wheat and half poodle or something.
Yeah, he is
Wheatons
a
are-
woodle.
That's it.
Wheatons are meter greeters. You can walk out of the house for 2 minutes. You come back, he's going to greet you like he's never seen you before.
Yeah, he is. That's what the people said. Anytime that they came home, he was always so happy to see them.
Don't back up because you got a turd, so.
Okay, thank you.
And a
imagine where
pea.
that came from, huh, Nick? Can't imagine.
And your goat has a problem over here.
Did you go for a tan?
Excuse me? Oh, no, I didn't. Did you see me? I've never been in a tanning bed. She said I'm looking tan. I said I'm probably red for being hot.
It's the new
Living in here now.
it's the new camera.
Food collection. Chicken in the house. Yeah, I can you're asking about.
Oh yeah, Adele.
Adele's in here. Usually the nine dogs now. Adele, the cockatoo, and the goat, and 20 cats. What's in there? That's inside the 20 cats. All right, so should we can walk outside. We'll walk right out. And we're gonna go show. Oh yeah, this is his stuff. So yes, this is what they were feeding him.
Yeah, what's
He has
he
a sensitive stomach, but guess what? He wound up eating what everybody else ate last night. So I don't know what they're having. But there's all
This
sorts
is
of
what they
food.
fed him?
This is what they're feeding him. Smart Wellness Smart Blend. They said he has a stomach. Here's his like a run. Here's a leash. Matt, he had a collar too, didn't he? Here's the collar. That's a harness. So, but honestly, you can just let him. He'll jump right in your truck.
This silly thing.
Oh, you know what? It's one of the things. If you go on the road, you have water and it fills up,
Oh.
and they drink out of it, and then you can close it up. It's pretty cool. I have one.
I have a nylon
Remy.
dish in my door panel still from my last dog.
So I try and teach my dogs not to jump up out when she's already.
Okay.
Oh, I
Sorry,
Look.
okay.
I
He
encourage it
doesn't-
because it keeps people away.
Yeah.
But you know what's
I'm trying to turn the camera around.
What'd you do, Matt?
I turned it on me by mistake.
Imagine that. Matt's like, look at me. Oh, I turned it by mistake.
Yeah, I mean, if you have stockings or a silk dress, you
That was terrible.
we would come home from dinner, even with Corey, when he was 15, we had to open the back door and let the dog go run for 5, you know, you can't meet him at the door. You had to open the door and let him.
Let him
Look at his
out.
brow.
Yeah, yeah, he's got
All
soft
right,
eyes.
he's got right here, he's got some color. Oh, Laurie, he's
I
so...
know. I'm going to miss you so much already. Just in less than 24 hours you've been here, huh? So I'm going to be able to come visit you because that's how I let my friends take you. All right. I mean, I have not noticed not one aggressive bone in his body yet. He barks when the other dogs bark. Brooklyn was a little bit mean. She went, I was like, Brooklyn, who's always usually super sweet, and she was a little mean to him. And he was very submissive, not aggressive with any other dogs. He went up to Adele, and Adele went and pecked him, so he's not messing with Adele. He wanted to chase my cats at first, and then the cats were like, are you kidding me?
Our cat's
Yeah.
one
Look at that
So,
face.
Yeah, he's got a little weight on his lips. A little
Yeah,
bit.
he's Corey, man. Really, he's got...
all right. Come on, let's go out. And then we're going to go see the 21 cats now. We just wanted to
Yeah.
show you guys how we, it's usually a little more involved in this. I've known Mark and Ellen for 20 years, and I know
Uh-oh.
here's everybody else coming in. Okay. All right, everybody's here. Here's Tucker.
Hi, Tucker.
Everybody's got toys. All right.
That's my favorite.
Who loves this one?
All right.
The little schnauzer?
Okay, let's all go out. Nikki, you're going to be all right? Welcome out, please.
She wants to come out right now.
It's Henny. Come here. You want to come? Come on,
She's like, let's go, Mom.
All right.
Everybody else is going.
All right, let's go. It's going to be a little chilly for her, I think. What's on my jacket?
The only thing is I don't have comment. I can't see any comments.
You can give them, they can't take that.
You should put a jacket on.
I don't know where your jacket is. Where is it?
I'll deal with it right now. We won't be out tomorrow.
All
We're
right.
going to go into cat house. All right, honey.
Whoa.
The bird's a little upset and worried. Okay, come on. Hold on.
She's flying. She's stretching her wings. You got to go faster, Laurie.
He won't leave.
No, he doesn't leave.
There's Remy. That's who you wanted to see.
Oh my god, they just remind me like they're so light, they're like bouncy.
Yay!
It is a little chilly, so we'll have to watch her. We might have to give her a little blankie. But there's Nikki. Let's go into. You just need to hang out.
You know what? You want to go, Mark? Yeah. Yeah, call me.
So,
Good luck.
if you have a problem, let me know. But just put them right in your truck. Just say you want to go for a ride, just so
He'll go. He loves to go in the car.
he'll jump in. Okay. All right.
Morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
21 cats. So I have very exciting news about the 21 cats. I don't have my paper because I think the
Yeah. It's on the counter. Yeah, we can have someone go get it. Have Dawn go get it.
Dawn, on my paper there's a yellow paper on my counter. Can you grab that for me, please? That's when I want to make sure I
Hey, look at this little goose lady in here all by himself.
Oh, there's Henry the goose. He hangs out.
He thinks he's a cat.
He thinks he's a funny farm animal for good. He can fly. He can fly.
A lot of these carriers were donated by people, right?
Yep, some of the carriers were donated.
Yeah.
Right, so Tucker's gonna come in.
Okay.
Hi guys. Come here, you. Come here, Chewbacca. Come here, Gunner. We're gonna put you outside. Come here. Come here. This is why we're calling you Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Hi. Lots of cats for adoption. Okay.
Yes.
So we actually were able to get all 21 cats shots. They got vetted for leukemia and AIDS, feline AIDS. They all came back negative, which was a great thing for us. We had to get them treated for fleas, ear mites. They wound up getting their rabies and distemper shots. So everybody was vetted, but we didn't get them spayed and neutered. So we're reaching out to all sorts of places, and we've had quite a few places offer. The Atlantic County Humane Society, they help us a lot, and they were able to get a few in, but they are so unbelievably busy. I knew that we would be overloading them, but Steve Dash called me himself he's the director there, and offered his services because he knew that we were overwhelmed. And again, I'm sure they're already overwhelmed, and then we were going to put that pressure on him as well. Thank you, darling. Joe ate a little bit of it. Then I got a call from an acquaintance of mine. Actually, I've never met her, but we've talked on Facebook. She's a Facebook follower and knew that we were in trouble. And she reached out to her vet, Dr. Laurie, and it's all pets, low-cost spay and neuter clinic located in Southampton, New Jersey. And I had a lot of people saying, oh, my vet will help, my vet will help. And then everybody's really busy because most places were closed for COVID. So I didn't have a lot of high hopes about anybody coming and helping us, or us going and getting enough help to get 21 done. Well, Dr. Laurie and her team came with a trailer yesterday and spayed and neutered not only our 21 cats that we had dropped off outside of our gate, but also the ones that were in here that we had taken in since the beginning of March. During COVID, we were taking in cats and kittens, although we were closed because most places, they were closed. There was no place to be able to surrender a pet, or if you had, your cat had kittens, there was no place where you could really go. So again, we had no place to be able to take them either because nobody was doing any spay and neuter. So Dr. Laurie, her team, Alex, Erica, and Dina came over in their trailer, and they were amazing, absolutely amazing group of people. We were able to get spay and neuter at low cost. They gave us a great deal, and they came to us. I mean, what better of a way to get your animals done? And they went from here to their trailer and back in here. It wasn't, you weren't traumatizing the cats. They weren't in carriers for very long. They recovered right in their own home. They didn't have to stay in some little cage. They went right back to where they were. So these are the 21 cats. We didn't actually show them before. So you can see some of them already are adopted, but we found out that they were in a home. You can tell that they were in a home. And we all put the first vet at, it was the South Jersey Animal Shelters, the one who gave us a really great deal on getting all their shots. They put A through U, so I'm glad there weren't more than 26 because then we would run out of alphabets. But A through U, and this is how they figured out who got what shots and who needed what. There were a few of them that were pregnant, and some of them had sicknesses in their eyes and nose. You can tell this one's very healthy. This is K. So we don't have names, we have alphabet letters for them. But you can see they're very friendly. They're actually used to the dogs already. Here's another one that's a little fluffier, has a medium hair. Oh, she's not used to Tucker. It's Tucker, that's your brother. She says, I'm not sure about that. Why? So you can see, even though for new pets here, they're doing really well. These are some of the tents that you all donated. We were calling them, tents. They're kitty playpens. We call them kitty condos. I find it nicer than having them in a cage. It just feels like you're in jail. They have cushy blankets and towels. People donated to us. We had people making things for these cats, and they all have litter boxes and their own food. And this way it lets us keep track if we do have to give food. We had an entire paper of all of their needs, like whoever needed what medications. We could just go and give that to them. Let's see here,
I hate that I can't see anyone's comments.
All right, Matt can't see anyone's comments. He apologizes and is freaking out.
Well,
for
it's
his new
fun
phone.
when people can say stuff to you,
So
but
sorry, we will answer your questions afterwards.
yeah, there's no button that lets me do it either. So I think it might be a new Facebook thing. I don't know.
They've got, if it's a Facebook Live, there's got to be comments.
Yeah, there's none.
Let's face it, Matt, you just don't know how to turn it on. Right, tell him.
Hey, you stick up for me, Tucker.
Tucker's like, Matt doesn't know.
Us
right?
men.
Okay, let's see what it. So this is one of the moms that was pregnant, and she wasn't far enough along where they, you know.
Oh, she's like, let me get back
she's like,
in.
"All right, I'm gonna be back in." She's a little worried. Some of the older cats are not as friendly as the babies.
Well, if you see Tucker, you're probably like, this is a big
They
monster.
are getting used to things here. They most of them have acclimated quite nicely, but it's been very, very crowded in here. You know, not a lot of room to walk. We have to move this to go get back. You can see the other cats that are here. They're all spayed and neutered, had their shots. A lot of these are unadoptable. Some are so old. This girl right here, this is Grandma. She's 20 years old, and she's a sweetheart. People are like, she's so nice, but she's 20. If she goes to another home, she's going to live, what, maybe a year or 2 or 3, possibly.
She have a broken heart.
Yeah, the people will have broken hearts, and
Yeah.
she's very happy here. She gets a lot of attention. The volunteers in here all the time. You saw when we walked in. That's Tucker. You don't be mean to him.
She's like,
She's like, yeah.
I'm going in here where it's safer.
Oh wait, she's playing with me. She's like, I was sleeping. Look, she's very playful for 20, aren't you, old lady? So you can see that you know they're happy here. This one looks like the Sweet Home Alabama cat.
Yeah.
She doesn't really even clean herself. A vet just saw her and gave her a shot of vitamin B and gave her some antibiotics. But I think, you know, he said,
Yeah.
she's just old. So that's a few of them here. We have to give her a bath quite often because she doesn't groom herself very well. Then we have beautiful cats like this one who just doesn't really like people. So it's just a cat if you want somebody just to look at in your house. She's your girl. Look how pretty. This is Victoria. She can almost, like, Victoria, you're so pretty. We just want to pet that beautiful fur. But she's hardly, she's like, I'm not so sure. We're not going to get you. Oh my goodness. See? So we do acclimate them. Look, she's like, I'm getting there. But she's not quite adoptable yet. So we really do try and get them acclimated and socialize enough so they can get a home. If not, it's okay. They live here at the Funny Farm.
Yeah.
We do have our kitty cottage, which a lot of you have seen, and it has the outside bathroom, which is connected. It's an inside connected bathroom, just like in our homes. It's where our living room is. It's not where we go to the potty. It's in the bathroom. We have that there. We do have about 10 cats available. We've already had applications in for half of them. Tucker? Just be patient. Okay, what do you want? You want to go out? All right, we'll be out in a second. So I just wanted to kind of give you an update, but say thank you to everybody who brought us litter, cat food, beds, kitty playpens, paper towels. We still need some brooms. A couple of the goats ate our brooms. So we are low on some cleaning supplies. We're pretty good for cat food right now for a month or 2, but you can always bring it. If you have cat food, it's not going to go bad. We'll be using it. We have over 200 cats here. Not in this area. We have 6 different areas, and some of the feral areas where they're the wild cats, the ones that we've spayed and neutered, and they live inside a barn, but then they run around wherever they want to go. They don't want to be locked up inside. So if you do want to adopt, you can either send us an email. We'll send you an application. A lot of people have been coming from North Jersey because that's where the story broke first. NewJersey.com picked up the story. So a lot of people from North Jersey have been trying to adopt the kitties, and some of them have. You can do that, or you can come by and see them and hold them and pet them now that they've had their shots and they're on the mend. Most of them have gotten through their colds and they're just about finished their antibiotics.
So maybe you should put your boot up on the So because
Oh, my
you know someone's asking, probably Debbie Carr.
Here's my boot today. Not a perfect match, but these are one of my favorite pair of boots. Aren't they so cute? Listen to me, aren't they so cute?
Yes, they are. I love them
the
myself.
blues aren't exact, but they kind of, it's all in the same family. You're an artist, you can do whatever you want. So thank you for the donations. Some people have been donating to our vet bills, which we seriously appreciate. Some people think we get vet care for free. I wish. However, all Pets Low Cost Spay Neuter, they gave us a fantastic deal. Like I said, Dr. Laurie and her team were amazing. South Jersey Animal Shelter gave us a good deal on our shots and all the testing. That all takes money, and they can't afford to do everybody, for free. So they have to make something or charge something at least to cover their costs. So if anybody wants to donate for the vet, you can do www.funnyfarmrescue.org. There's a donate button, so you can do that. It is Giving Tuesday coming up. Like, we're asking for more. We started feeling like, I feel guilty. We just kind of asked for a bunch of stuff for the cats, but if anybody wants to do for Giving Tuesday, all of your funds will be going to our vet bills. We have a lot of them to get done, and that's where...
Some people want to come in and see the cats.
Some people want to come in, okay. So that's where your funds will be probably going. Thank you to everybody who has donated so much. We so appreciate it. I can't say that enough. Some people don't want to donate money, and they can donate things. We can always use them. Right now we're looking for pine shavings. They're at Tractor Supply or any kind of...
The white bag.
Place.
Yeah.
Garapos and English Creek has them. It's like I don't know what they are in other places, but I know Tractor Supply, they're white bags. But it looks kind of like a bale of hay in a plastic bag. And we use them for the bedding for horses for winter. So here's some more of kittens that we have. Some of these are too young to be spayed and neutered. What a cutie, huh? And then we have another one here. And some asked me, is this a boy or a girl? Let me see.
Laurie, it's a family show.
All right, she says, you're getting very personal now, Mom. Hold on, baby. This is a little girl. And he's like, I'm not letting you come near me, Mom. Let me see you.
He's like a tiger.
Little boy. So we have a little boy and a little girl.
He's like a tiger.
Little tiger boy.
Look at his tummy.
Hey, where you going? Just run away? Listen.
He's like, freedom.
These cats just got spayed and neutered. This one, I believe, is a little boy. Yep. Isn't he a gorgeous boy? Tucker. It's me. It's Mommy. He said, that dog was right behind me. So you can come in and look and get a little tour and see who's available. Most of them are very sweet. We'll tell you who are lab cats and who are not. We don't want you to take a cat home and then find out, it's really not working out. And if it does, if you want to try out a cat and it doesn't work, you bring them back. We do have return policies. You won't be in trouble. This is a forever pet. When you get these animals, know that you're going to have them forever, right? You're going to have them forever, and we don't give them up whether we move or have children or anything. We figure it out. If you do have kids and then it doesn't work out, then we try and find a really good place, right? But if you're not going to be able to keep them forever, don't get it. All right.
So, if you get a job and you have to move and you can't take your pets, should you accept the job?
No. Or if you're moving, you can take your pet.
Right.
Go to a place where you can accept
exactly.
Pets. Don't accept that house where you're going where they don't accept pets.
Right.
You can find another house. There's always places when people say I'm moving and I can't take them. Well, then don't move or move to a place where they can take pets because they all do. I have to call up when I'm doing applications. There's people that rent. I rented for 28 years. And I had the small funny farm with my mom, and we were renters. We speak to their landlords and make sure that they're allowed to have a cat or a dog. And if they're not, then guess what? We can't adopt you. So we have to be responsible rescue people and make sure that these animals will go to the best home possible. Are you ready? He's like, Mom, I've been ready. So that's our update for the 21 cats that were dumped off outside. Okay, you gonna let me out? They're not letting me out. Hey! All right. Hi, ladies. Shawnee is here doing volunteer work for the National Honor Society. So they have been coming every Sunday. So if you need to do hours, there's some places that close in September. They don't close. We don't close. We're here every Tuesday, every Sunday without fail. 8 to 4. You just have to fill out a waiver before you come. Always Hey, do you know we're doing a live show here? You can tell it's a live show. So Tuesdays and Sundays, the waiver just said submit. You don't have to print anything. So our Shawnee volunteers have been amazing and have been helping us every single week. There's a lot of different jobs to do. So thank you, ladies. You're welcome. If you want to just walk around, it's not a bad, it's 53 degrees. I don't have my jacket on. If I wasn't doing all that show, I'd be a little chilly. But you can see as soon as you're starting to work, if you're doing any volunteer work, you're going to get warm. So dress in light. Don't wear your best shoes on. Here's my little boy Lorenzo. You gonna give me 50 mommy kiss? Oh, you're so sweet. You want me to give you another kiss? He's like, where's my banana, Mom? Oh, he's like, you don't have a banana. I swear I have a banana. Okay. So Lorenzo's super sweet. He's our llama, not to be confused with an alpaca. The alpaca is the small black one.
Where did Nemo go?
And I don't know where Nemo is. Did you see Nemo, Miss Miles? He may be in the house. Do you want to go
get him?
real quick and see if he's in? These are some baby ducks, baby muscovies. Uh-oh, these two are gonna, at the funny farm, we all get along. We're not so sure sometimes. Oh, the dog's like, oh, cool, he's playing with me. What's that?
Be gentle when you pet him.
Got her. Oh, got her. Puppy. No. So you can see, right when Remy, the new dog came that just got adopted, I had to bring him in to 8 other dogs, a chicken, a cockatoo,
nice,
and
isn't
20
it?
cats. So what you do, you don't just throw them in, you sit there.
You're
with
back
them
up
and
a
say,
little bit. Give somebody else a turn, okay?
make sure they can all get along. He's super sweet if you want to pet him. Yeah, he's super sweet. That's Buddy. The animals are friendly out. We ask you to sign waivers because we do have a racehorse, and she was mad if you didn't have food. And guess what? She started to nip you. So I always say, after they tell me they got nipped, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Did you sign a waiver?
I'm so sorry. Can we put your finger back on later?
We do have a problem. We do have a little incident report. Thank goodness nobody's ever been hurt too much, knock wood. This is our oldest goat, Fiona. She is ancient and she takes carrots really nicely. Her ears were bitten off by a dog years ago. So you can see she has a little stump on this side. Tucker. And then on the other side, she doesn't have an ear at all. So her ears were eaten off by a dog. They had a dog attack and she was the only survivor. So she is quite feisty she's like one of those old ladies that will kick your butt. Because if the dogs start with her, she'll put them in their place, even though she's like 100 and people years. So she's the only one who wears a collar because we can't even get it off her. She sounds low.
Oh, it does?
It sounds like it's low.
She said your mic sounds low.
No. And we can't tell.
We can't tell because there's no
All
comments.
right, there's no comments. So
Here, hold this for a
Is
second.
it not working? Is it not
Just
on?
hold that.
This whole time out
I don't know.
and check my pocket.
I hope that's better.
Can you see the green light?
You're on green.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we can't see your comments, so if you're telling us you can't hear us, sorry. So it's 10:40. We'll maybe not make this one go too long in case we have it messed up because we can't tell.
What about Molly Jolly?
Molly Jolly's in there. Say hi from Texas, I'm sure. And Miss Cindy. Cindy's like, I'm not on. And then she hides when we go in here. Cindy and Miss Leslie is... She's around here somewhere. There she is. So you can come see Cindy if you want to adopt...
I'm leaving it too.
You're leaving it too? She's not leaving it too. If you want to come adopt one of the 21, you can. And you can see Cindy or myself or just ask to see the cats. And a volunteer will take you in. So people here are buying food. For the animals, 100% goes to the animals. We don't have any paid people. Let's take a walk. Hi guys, you're fine, you're fine. We do have our hand washing stations. You can see she presses it with her foot to let that water come out so you don't have to use your hands to touch things. And you just grab your paper towels and you throw them out. So we are very germ free here, if possible. I can't say we're totally germ free. There's some poop that comes with the territory, but all right. Thank you. I think you can go. Just go slow. Thanks. So you can see it's, come here, puppy, 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 puppy. Don't be running out in traffic. All right, we'll cross. Thank you. So you can see there's parking down here. I don't know if you can show the parking areas. If it gets filled up, we do have a lot to the left, and you can see there must not be a lot going on. Like, where are you going to go on a day that's 50-some degrees and kind of overcast? You come to the farm. We have hot chocolate and coffee and some fun snacks too. We do have some other goodies as well. Excuse you, you paying on our new hay? Our new straw? We just got a shipment of straw from, it was donated from friends of ours. I guess everybody that donates are friends of the farm, and we so appreciate all of you. This is another cat house. I wanted to kind of show them this. Sorry, ladies. These are two more of our little volunteers, not little, younger volunteers. How old are you? 10 and 14. I almost said 13. Annalise, sorry. She's 46. So this is another cat area. So these cats are friendly, yet they don't want to be locked up in a house. So this one can go in and out. This is their heated area. So it's not as fancy as our other areas, but they can go in, and we have heat lamps in there, and they can warm up. At night, there's a whole bunch up top where they can, all right, Brooklyn, out. You're scaring them. Out, Brookie, out. Get out. So it's not as nice as some of them, but for these cats, they love it. They can have freedom. They can still stay warm. They have a place to eat and a place to go to the potty. Although they're outside cats, they still have litter boxes. So that's why we go through so much litter. So here's one of our brooms. See this what I mean? That's why we're asking for new brooms. Do you see what this is like? Do you know what this is like trying to sweep with this kind of a broom? So if anybody wants to bring us a broom, if maybe one or two people left over from Halloween. Some of them has transportation. So come on.
I'm coming.
No, I meant the dogs. I was trying to get them out. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. What are you doing, Matt? Are you messing this up? Uh-oh. Look. Hello. This is not a play. Everything's a toy. Woohoo!
Everything's a toy when you're a kid.
Everything is a toy. We have the Muscovy ducks. We have one sheep. Here's Reggie. We haven't shown him in a while. And these are Nubian goats. They have floppy ears like a dog. And you can see they're way bigger than any dog that I own. And there's Reggie. He came from Haddon Heights, Haddon Field, running loose. He was going to be a sacrificial lamb. And family was able to keep feeding him. And they actually bought him from the previous owner. And now he lives forever here. They saved his life. Hi, thank you for coming. So you can see you can be any age a volunteer. If you're under 15, you just have to come with a parent. Even if your parent hangs out in the car or drinking coffee up by the picnic tables, we just need you here just in case something ever should go wrong. But it's a pretty safe place to bring your kids and have a good time. Here's some of the peacocks on top. Up here, Matt. We have lots of peacocks. Let's look at the pigs. Hi, Kath. Good morning. Kathy's one of our cat volunteers. She has a great admiration for kitty cats. She has her own, so she takes care of hers, and then she comes here and takes care of ours, or helps take care of ours. I'm not going to go in because this is Ducky, the pig that kind of had her way with me before. Uh-oh, Tucker. Where's Puppy? Puppy, come here. Where the Puppy? Come here. Puppy is, come here. Come see Ducky. Puppy and Ducky. Oh, I don't think you're supposed to be out. Whoops. Uh-oh. Okay, let's put you back in. All right, Ducky. Ducky's like, uh-oh. All right, Mommy was bad and let Ducky out. Ducky, come on. Duck.
Honey, back home.
Let's go in. Ah, Tucker. Ah! Come on, stop. Tucker, come here. Tucker, come here. Tucker! Ah!
I'm gonna bite you.
Tucker, come here. Tucker! Excuse me for screaming. Tucker? All right, well, just let...
You never know what happens here.
Whoops! Just let her be, Dean. She's just going to walk around. So she's fairly new, and she's young. So she's a little bitey at times. Poppy, it's okay. We'll just let her be for a minute. We'll get her back in. But you are not allowed to play that hard. That is not good. We don't do that here at the Funny Farm. Okay.
The funniest thing is Tucker's so nice.
Tucker is so nice, but he thought, he sees Mom, and he sees Mom trying to get her, so he's like, I'm going to help Mom right now.
He's such an angel dog, but then the video goes and he wants to...
So I know Dean's having a heart attack right now, thinks he's out. He's like, why did she come over to the pigs?
Wow, things happen.
Things happen all the time. So I would let all the pigs loose before, but we have, good morning, we have 26, so it is hard to get them back into their certain areas, and they can get a little nippy once in a while, so we try and
our numbers
keep
went up
them.
on that pig spike.
Oh, so everybody likes to see me screw up and let the pig down and everything going crazy.
You have like double the numbers on the pig spike.
Whoops, now I just snorted like a pig. This is the alpaca. He is in with Yogi. This is Cooper. I was saying not to be confused with Lorenzo the llama. They're going to show you how to feed. You guys are on live video. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
And you can see, how old is she?
6.
6, and she is feeding the alpaca herself. The alpaca takes it very nicely. Horses, not the same. I would say don't let your 6-year-old just feed the horse unless you're getting an assistance. But he's loving those carrots. This
tastes good.
alpaca was not socialized at all. When he came with his brother, they had curly tails. They were going to be destroyed because they were not, because they were imperfect and they could not breed them. So they were going to be euthanized. So I wound up taking them in, and they were scared to death because they were in a big pack of alpacas. And after they became friendly once they were here because they wound up getting so much more socialization. So he is my only alpaca that we have, and he's the one who has to be sheared. You can see through the winter he winds up getting silvery, but his hair, his fiber is black underneath.
Look at Yogi over there like, hey, what's going on?
So Yogi poked him in the side because they were fighting over carrots. So we're glad that Yogi is over there. If Yogi comes over, then we're probably going to have to move Cooper, because if he sees that we're feeding him, he's going to want some. And that's when he's like, excuse me, I would like to have some of that. And then that's when he got him in the side over there. All right, let's go see Jelly. Those two are playing inside the Yogi pen where they're not supposed to be. So, all right, it's a good place for all animals, but especially dogs. Good morning. So this is Jelly. She is one of our older horses. You can see she actually gets gray here from Rachel. See how she gets gray? She came with peanut butter. We had peanut butter and Jelly. Funny story, Jelly, it's not funny. I have in my garage, I was cleaning up my garage, and I have one of those pits that you work on cars in. I loved it. I used to work on my car all the time. And the horses were loose, just like I always did. I let everybody loose, and I could hear whinnying coming from my garage. It was Jelly. She went over top of the pit. There was a board there and fell through. It was Jelly in the pit, and I did not know how I was going to get her out. I was just ready to start to cry, and I put hay in there thinking she might step up and walk out. It wasn't a very big pit. It was like almost like a grave for her body. It was so scary. And she just started to eat the hay when I put it in. And I put a bucket of water. I just said, all right, you're going to stay there tonight until I figure it out till tomorrow. So my brother the next day came, and we filled in the hole with sand. And I had to go in and pick up her feet. And we did like locks. until my whole pit was filled in and we concreted over it. So there went my pit.
So no more pit?
No more pit, but Jelly is
I
saved.
can see comments now.
All right, Matt, it's a miracle.
I know, they just started coming out.
All right, Matt can see comments now. Yay!
Wow, I didn't even do anything.
Wow, he didn't do a thing. It's like magic. It's
I'm
a
so
it's a
excited.
Thanksgiving miracle.
It is.
Anyway, sorry.
Wow.
So Jelly in the pit, that's her. So she's been here longer than I have been a rescue. So I've been here since 2000 and I became a rescue in 2012. So I had her way before that. Her partner, Peanut Butter, had since passed. He had asthma and had to take albuterol, and it was like just like a person, and I would have to give him albuterol, and eventually he did have a heart attack from that. So we have a lot of special needs, a lot of different animals that need medications. Jelly is perfectly healthy. She's just elderly. She's a senior.
Aunt Sue said that your mom did it. She
My,
fixed it.
my mom did it. My mom fixed it. Thanks, Mom. Yeah.
Hello, Sheila Smith. Hello, Laurie and Matt.
Hello, Sheila.
It's
All
so
right.
cool we can see.
And everybody can hear us okay? Did anybody say anything like that? Somebody said, one of our volunteers said she was watching it and said it was a little low at first. I don't know.
They might need a
Okay.
check. Funny Farm is awesome.
All right, here's the two gremlins fighting. Excuse them. Good morning. Thanks for coming. Uh-oh, Yogi's. Hi. What's that?
Kristen Curry says she's a fellow snorter.
Oh, a fellow snorter. Yes, we have lots of fellow snorters. It doesn't come out all the time, but it does
Good morning
come
from
out.
Bunny. Love you guys.
Bunny, hour, and
Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Here's Yogi again.
It's
with-
like our hearing was off and now we can hear.
Here's Yogi. I know I've been saying this, but we did get him new sleeves to put on his horns. My friend George this time bought those for me. The young lady, who I still don't remember her name, that sent them to me. It was like, that was magical too, because they were able to go back in. But we're still worried about him hurting him again. So we're going, as soon as the live's over, I'm going to be moving. Actually, we could probably move Cooper right now, you think?
Sure.
Should we move him over?
Why not? Now that we can see comments.
Uh-oh, but I can't
They
just
say
let
the
him.
volume is fine.
Okay, Cooper.
Matt, if you touch the screen, you might see a box in the upper right corner that controls the comments. I don't know. I did do that, but it's
Matt's saying he did do. People are telling him how to fix the comments, but he's saying he did it. Of course, Tucker. The dogs are having fun. I'm going to try and get Cooper over here. We'll see. Cooper, come here, puppy.
I almost snapped my finger.
Oh, sorry, Matt. Come on, Coop. Want to come over here? Oh my goodness! I think we have to fix this gate.
I think we need a new gate.
I think we need a new gate here. You just. All right, if anybody wants to come volunteer and fix my gate.
Oh, here comes Yogi. He's
Uh-oh.
gonna come through the gate.
Yogi, you can't come. Oh, he's very upset. Did I take your friend? I'm sorry, bud. I'm so sorry. But I'm afraid because you guys are getting fed, and I don't want you to try and push him out of the way and do what happened last time. We don't need a rerun.
You took away his best friend.
We don't. They're right next door. They can still see each other. He'll survive. The gate is a little. I have to just. I can do it. Well, I have to take this off, but I can do it
You
later.
don't have a pit you could use.
All right, Brooklyn, no digging. No, don't dig right there, please. No, she's not looking for it. She's just digging to be naughty.
She's cute.
Brooklyn, at least she's not one of my socks or shoes.
What happened to Ducky?
Ducky's running around. Can we go see if we can find Ducky?
Yeah.
Sorry, Dean. All right, Dean got her back. I knew that wasn't going to last long.
Yogi has so much personality. I just had to get the right food.
Sorry.
Right
Sorry about that. I could see you going like, here she goes again, letting my pig out. Dean's the pig guy, and he's very protective of them. Although he's a volunteer, it's like they're his offspring.
Madeline said it's so funny that Yogi yelled at you.
Yogi did yell at me. He was like, Mom,
Really?
why did you take my friend? I'm just concerned about his friend
He's so
getting
sad.
poked. I'm sorry. I stepped on somebody. I stepped on somebody's foot. Puppy, I'm sorry. People have still been bringing us donations. If you look at our
Nemo.
trailer,
you know what? They were getting Nemo. Let's go find him.
We want to see Nemo.
All right. So this is what we need. I was showing you. If anybody wants to bring premium pine shavings, that's what we need for winter. That's also, some of them need the straw that we were asking for, which we did get. Thank you so much. But the horse stalls are much better with this. We were able to scoop them up, almost like when they pee on it. You're able to separate it much better than you can straw. The straw is good for all the birds and all the smaller animals, the bunnies. But this is, straw, right? We're good on straw right now. Thank you. We had 0 when I asked for it last time, and people came a couple bales at a time and then just kept bringing them. Puppy always likes to be up with the donations. And Tico's telling everybody hello and thank you for coming.
Tico,
right, Tico?
Patrol, right?
Oh, yeah. So my gate, we're working on right now. Dean and Matt and Gig were fixing a new post in because I got a call at 11 o'clock at night. But at 11 o'clock at night, I'm in bed, so I never heard the phone. And him and Jethro, the other miniature donkey, decided to go on another. They saw Yogi doing a moonlight stroll, so they thought they would try it. So they went down to our volunteers' houses down the street, Robin. So she called me and texted me, but I didn't see it until 5 o'clock the next morning. And then somebody driving past at 5 a.m. also called me. So we were able to go round them back up. Dean was running after them. We wish we had a live video of that. That was pretty funny. But they got back.
Somebody got into your pumpkin.
Oh, somebody got into the pumpkin. Yes. So we do accept pumpkins. They can't have too many, so we have some of them inside and some of them outside. Animals some help themselves. Where's Nemo? Oh, Nemo is with all the crowd of people. We are socially distancing, right? It's hard to social distance when Nemo's around, but everybody's wearing their masks. They're behaving themselves. And we may try and have a bonfire maybe later. I don't know. We don't want to smoke out the people. I didn't know about that picture of me sleeping on the couch until it was already up in my PJs, but yeah, thank you. It is always like I can't ever just sleep by myself. And there's Nikki. She is much more trustworthy these days. In the beginning,
don't step on Buddy.
I won't step on Buddy. In the beginning, she would sometimes bite people and she can crack a walnut, so we tell everybody always be careful. And see how everybody's petting her on the back? She looks like she's cold, so she may have to go in, but she's loving the attention, so I think that's more important. She'll be able to be cold for a few more minutes and then we'll take her in. Hello! All right, so we're not going to torture. My little niece plays a little too rough with Chewbacca. Hey.
Every Sunday they wake up with a million things to do, but their favorite thing to do is sit and watch the Buddy.
Well, we really appreciate you guys watching. We think it's some fun. Oh, it's a goat. They bounce. Come here, Nemo. Do you know where his bot is? Can you run in and see? Come here, Nemo. He's probably ready. Nemo, let me grab him for a minute. Sorry. Brooke, not you. Goodness gracious, this dog.
Hi, puppy.
So you can see, I want to show you here, let's come over here so Brooke doesn't interrupt. His little ears, you can pat, honey. I'm gonna let him pat. Here, you pat him. So he has little horns now. Last week, they were like little nubbins. Now, he gets me in the back of the leg. I'm like, ow, that hurt a little bit on mommy, huh?
Marina said your sleeping picture should be a Rockwell painting.
Thanks, Marina. He's like, I see the microphone. Maybe I should go. He's like, I think I'm going to eat it. Like I eat everything. But he is a little sweetie. For those who don't know about him, he had a mom and a brother, and the mom stopped feeding him. He has a little underbite like this. Right?
Laurie, they can see that. You don't have to show them.
And they were worried about him not getting any nutrition, so the people's sister took him in and just said, thank you, Madison, and decided to try and raise him and then get him a home. So they did raise him in their house.
You got to raise it up higher.
Hang on.
He's not getting
Here. Ready? Come on. He doesn't want it. He says, I'm a little piglet and eat every 3 seconds. Here you go, Madison. He's sliding out of my hands. But anyway, the lady did raise him up, and he was supposed to go to a home, and the people said, yeah, we changed our mind, which sometimes happens. again, maybe they decided they couldn't have a lifelong goat, so they made the right decision by letting him stay here.
He's very cute.
Yeah, he is a sweetie, but he's a rock star right now. Everybody loves him. He does want to eat your hair. All right, you want to get down? He loves to jump all around, and he plays with the dogs constantly. He usually jumps up on top of... You can walk right up to him. He's like, I don't come like a dog. He goes, you got to come to me. He says, I might have to go pee-pee first. Let's see. Oh, he's going to pee first. See him peeing? When he does the stance.
Oh, Laurie.
What?
Vicky Schmidt says, can you go over how to send donations again
Okay.
on Giving Tuesday?
Okay, thank you, Vice President Vicky Schmidt.
Because you couldn't hear you earlier.
They couldn't hear me earlier. So for Giving Tuesday, we're asking if anybody would like to donate. You can go to our website, funnyfarmrescue.org. It'll say donate, and you can hit donate. You can, if you wanted to go to a specific animal. Hey, if you wanted to go to a specific animal, you can. If you wanted to go to the 21 cats, or just a general donation for our vet bills, whatever you want, you don't have to put anything. So funnyfarmrescue.org. You can do it for PayPal, your credit card. You can send a check to Funny Farm Rescue. It's 6908 Railroad Boulevard in Mays Landing, New Jersey, 08330. And you can make the check to Funny Farm Rescue. Deductible for you, for most of you. Some of you maybe not.
Murphy, I met Nemo at a deli, and I still think that he is tinier in person than on the TV.
So that was Eileen, you said her name was?
Her name is Janine.
Janine. So Janine met...
No, Janine.
Jeannie. Matt can't read. Jeannie met Nemo at a deli yesterday. Matt took him for a ride, and he actually also went to Home Depot, and then Nemo just follows like a dog. It's the funniest thing.
Jennifer wants to know if she can see a silky chicken that came in last week.
Okay, silky chicken.
All right.
Silky chicken. And then it might be a silky rooster. So I said no more roosters. And sometimes there's very special cases, and that rooster lived in my house in the beginning. And now he went outside with his friends. You want to show Danny the dentist since we're right here?
Yeah, Danny.
Dolly, aka Danny the dentist. Do you guys remember him? He lived in my house, speaking of chickens. Danny. He is a big, big, big boy. You can see he actually tries to come into the house. Come here. You know, mommy. Hey. Wait, let me put this paper in my pocket. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here, sweetie. I can barely pick him. Boy. So Dolly the dentist turned out to be Danny the dentist. And he is a meat turkey and was rescued from a meat chicken. Excuse me. A meat chicken came from Tractor Supply, and they were picking on him, so he had blood on his back, and they would have killed him because that's what they do. Chickens pick on the weak ones. They just say, yeah, we're not going to let him live. But he is a big boy. He's very socialized. He lived with all the dogs. Oh, this was his friend. Remember, he used to peck his teeth? Yes, Judd is your friend, but don't ride him like a horse. Puppy, easy. Look, that you can tell he's pretty. All right, you're getting a little personal. Puppy, what you looking for? All right, let's go see. So that's Dolly the dentist, aka now Danny. Baby duck, you can see he was swimming in a mud pond. Here's another rooster, and yet another rooster, and some chickens, and we have a runner duck. Where are you, Matt? I'm talking, and you're just like, la la la. You know, I lost him, so I'm telling you guys things, and he's not videoing. It's like I'm always used to that. So it looks like my guy took a little bath. Here's a silky chicken. Hi, bud.
Let's pick him right up.
Yeah, he's very sweet. He's very light, so he's on. I may move him into a spot so he can get his own food because he's just not aggressive himself. Right? And they're big eaters. I mean, there's still food down, you can see, but it actually sounds like he has a little. Do you have some water in there? So chickens can get colds just like people. So I'm going to probably put him on a little antibiotic and move him to his own little spot. But the people that rescued him wanted to see him, and you can see the friends here. The roosters are outside, so they're all females in with him right now. So he is the only guy. So I think he's going to have to come in because I think he is going to need some antibiotics because he does sound like he has a little cold. You know how we sound stuffy sometimes? You know, breathing. You can hear him. He does have a little problem. So we are going to take him in. All right, you guys. All right, relax. So I think maybe we can just stop here. It is 11:06.
Laurie, where are you located?
Okay, for those who have tuned in later, I'm Laurie Zaleski, the owner of the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary. We are located in Mays Landing, New Jersey, which is southern New Jersey, down half an hour from Atlantic City and an hour from Philadelphia. I can't even hear myself think with these animals. We have over 550 animals, most roam free. During visiting day, we do put some more away just because we don't want anybody getting gouged by Yogi's horns. We do live videos every Sunday at 10 a.m. And we, excuse you, no, I just got done saying we all get along and we don't chase each other, right, puppy? You say you're sorry. That is not allowed. Understand me? And you can see how the dogs, usually you be nice. See? That's the new silky chicken. They all try and welcome all the new animals. Sometimes they break up fights. And are you going to clean them? Okay, you're being a good boy. Everybody always wants to be the mom and always help because they are momless until they come here. Where was I? So we're located at Mays Landing, New Jersey, southern New Jersey, half an hour from Atlantic City, an hour from Philadelphia. We have hours on Tuesdays and Sundays through the whole year. We don't close. Everybody says, what's your season? It's all year long. We're only open those 2 days because I do work a full-time job. Thank goodness I am still working. We will be open unless they close us for COVID. We are being protected here. We're all wearing our masks. We have hand sanitizers. We've always had our sinks, our hand washing. Like before it was in, we were always doing that just because of the farm. We have to. Don't wear your best shoes. And 8 to 4 Sundays and Tuesdays free of admission. The only thing you have to do is sign a waiver on funnyfarmrescue.org, the left-hand side of the page, it'll say visit waiver form. You don't have to print anything. You can do it right from your phone and hit submit. It will go into our system and we can see your last name if you did it.
Teresa, thank you for your lives. And the pig went back in, right?
The pig, Ducky, did go back in.
And Madison, or Maddie Patterson, and Joanne and Debbie Carr, a whole bunch of people, and Joanne's here says, Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Great. Well, thank you guys and happy Thanksgiving to you. As you know, I will not be eating turkey because they're all parted here and I don't eat turkey. But I love my mashed potatoes. Yes, I do. And my stovetop stuffing. People laugh at me. I really don't have an oven. I just have stovetop, so that works out perfect for me. I'm the side girl. I eat all the sides. So we do have some people sponsoring turkeys this year. Friends of ours, they wanted to sponsor Barry White, so they are sending donations in to help with his care. It's really good. So if you want to sponsor a turkey, we have plenty here to sponsor, meaning they will live their life here and get fed and taken care of and vet bills, any kind of vet.
Debbie says she needs a drink now after watching.
Debbie needs a drink. Why? Because it was
crazy.
I think I need a drink. It's been a crazy, crazy week. And for those who saw my rant on Facebook Live about the 21 cats being dumped, I was very upset. But I did want to say that the people that came through within 20 minutes to an hour, people started driving up with donations. And I wound up crying different. I cried at first because I was so angry, and then I wound up crying because I was so touched. And at one point, I said, people suck in my video, and that is so not true. People are wonderful. There's a few bad eggs, I guess, all the time. Then we have a few bad people that, bring us down. And the news, I think, concentrates on those people. But the good in people, far, far, far outweighs the bad. And everybody that came together actually taught me so much. And you know, what a community can do. And even the people that aren't in communities that are from far away send us packages. I know UPS, FedEx, Amazon, they see Funny Farm and they're like, ugh, I got 55 packages, and they were litter and cat food. It was heavy cans. So it wasn't like we were getting feathers, you know, it was, you know, heavy packages. And, but they were super happy. They loved coming to the farm and seeing everybody. So I had 2 lady Amazon drivers, and they had never seen a rooster or a goat. And I think they had more fun delivering the packages that day. I actually got a kick out of it. So if you want to come, you can hold a skunk or pick up a baby goat or pet a chicken or hang out with the dogs. Some of the kids come and I say, what's your favorite animal? And they're like, the dogs, or it's the cat. Now it's the goat. It's been the goat a lot lately. Caesar. So Caesar was sitting with me, but I guess he had an appointment. So with that, we will go as well. And again, I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. I hope you get to see some of your family. I know a lot of us aren't doing traveling and all that, and just stay safe. And we love you.
One last question from Janet.
Have a great day.
Do you still need KMR kitten liquid formula?
KMR kitten. We always could use KMR liquid kitten. So difficult to get. Somebody came and they were like, yeah, we got it at Acme. I'm like, who knew? So we don't have a lot of, excuse you, Tucker. We don't have a lot of KMR, so we have a few cans left, but we do still have kittens. So yes, if you can find KMR liquid, please send it. Chewy was out, and I think because of the Funny Farm, Chewy ran out of the KMR. So I was saying my goodbyes, and then Matt throws in the last question where I was all like, have a great day. So have a happy Thanksgiving, and you guys stay safe and take care. We love you. Hi.